Stop right where you are. This is not a coincidence. And if you are hearing my voice, it is because your frequency has triggered a high-level alert in the celestial realms. What if I told you that while you were sleeping, while you were crying in silence, and while you were wondering if God had forgotten you, a great tribunal was held in the highest court of heaven? Archangel Michael has just stepped forward with a golden scroll bearing your name. The verdict is in, the trial over your life is over, and the result is so shocking it has sent ripples through the dimensions of both light and shadow. You have been legally vindicated in the spirit. Before I reveal the 3 specific names that were removed from your destiny today, I want you to do something powerful to anchor this energy. Type "I am ready" in the comments right now to claim your seat in this new timeline. Do not let this moment pass. Your participation is your activation. The secret heavenly hearing. The Holy Court has finalized its ruling. Archangel Michael, the Prince of the Heavenly Host, declares that your life's case has undergone a supreme review in the sanctuary of the heavens, and the conclusion will leave you breathless. My dear child, you must listen with the ears of your spirit, for what I am about to disclose is a sacred secret hidden from the masses. The inhabitants of the heavenly realm do not deliberate over every soul with this level of intensity. They only convene for the marked ones, those souls hand-picked before time began, who carry a divine blueprint that, when activated, will shift the destiny of thousands of people connected to them. Last night, in the stillness of the spiritual atmosphere, heaven held a formal hearing. Your name was echoed through the halls of justice. Every detail of your journey was scrutinized, and the final judgment is something the physical world could never have prepared you for. Archangel Michael emphasizes that this is not a product of your imagination or a trick of the mind. There are ancient, intricate layers within the spirit world that most people will never perceive. Yet, your specific path has been interfering with higher dimensions for a very long time, and the kingdom of light has finally intervened to set your path straight. For months, the angels of wisdom have been debating your progress. For weeks, divine guardians have stood watch, documenting exactly how you were being systematically blocked by unseen forces. For days, the Holy Court observed the hidden agendas of everyone currently in your circle. And last night, that file, the one containing all your tears and struggles, was stamped with the seal of sovereign approval. I want to stop here for a moment. If you can feel the goosebumps as I speak, that is the Holy Spirit confirming this truth. Let me know in the comments. I feel the shift. The evidence of your silent tears. You must understand the mechanics of the divine. Heaven does not move based on fleeting human emotions or the tremors of fear. Heaven moves exclusively on the foundation of eternal truth. Every instance of pain you endured in the shadows, every betrayal you swallowed so you wouldn't cause a scene, and every deep wound your heart carried while you kept a smile on your face, all of it became Exhibit A in the heavenly courtroom. Each teardrop that hit your pillow wasn't lost. It was gathered as a witness. Every silent cry for help that you never voiced to another human became a legal testimony in your favor. Every time your heart was shattered by someone you trusted, a document was placed on the desk of Archangel Michael. The angels had no choice but to investigate the roots of your suffering. The shocking twist in this divine trial is this: the judgment was not leveled against you, as your enemies had hoped. They prayed for your downfall, but the court ruled for your exaltation. Your spiritual record was checked, and you were not found guilty of the charges the shadows tried to pin on you. Instead, You were found righteous in the midst of the fire. Your soul was found loyal when loyalty was nowhere to be found in your environment. Your heart was found pure even when people tried to inject poison into your reputation. This is precisely why Archangel Michael has declared a victory in your favor. The final sentence released over your life's timeline has terrified every dark entity that tried to mute your destiny. They were certain your gate was closed, but instead, you have been granted diplomatic immunity in the spirit realm to ascend to the next level. The collapse of karmic prisons. Have you noticed how lately you felt a strange detachment? This ruling is the hidden reason you're suddenly exhausted by the idea of chasing people. This ruling is the reason why old, agonizing memories are losing their grip on your heart without you even trying to heal them. Your intuition is becoming a roar because heaven has decreed that you no longer belong in the prison of the overlooked. You have completed the karmic contracts that were designed to mold your character. You have served your time as the one who gives everything and receives nothing. You have been the one who forgives 70 times 7 while the world took advantage of your grace. But the angel of justice says, enough. Your season of being misunderstood is being deleted from the record. Your season of being the backup plan for others is finished. Heaven has signed an ending decree. Pause right now. If you're ready to leave the old cycles behind, comment, "The old is gone," and hit that like button to spread this light to others who are still stuck. The removal of the hidden blocker. Archangel Michael has also revealed a deeper, more jarring truth. Within your immediate or recent sphere, there was an individual whose intentions were never aligned with your light. They didn't want you to fail, they just wanted you to stay small. They were terrified of the version of you that was emerging, so they used subtle emotional manipulation, strategic silence, and manufactured confusion to keep you in a loop of self-doubt. Heaven watched every move. The Holy Court saw the hidden smirks when you failed and the quiet resentment when you succeeded. And the verdict says, their permission to influence your timeline is hereby revoked. This is why certain people feel heavy to you now. This is why you feel like you can't even have a 5-minute conversation with certain individuals without feeling drained. It's not your imagination. It's your spiritual authority rejecting a frequency that is no longer allowed in your space. This is not a loss. It is a divine liberation. The Holy Court has ruled that you are entering a sanctified level of existence where only those aligned with your purity, and purpose are allowed to cross your threshold. The beginning of supernatural restoration. Now, something truly unbelievable is beginning to unfold. There's a massive shift occurring not in the physical world first, but in the realm of spiritual authority. The angels are currently in the process of asset reassignment. They are looking at everything that was stolen from you, your joy, your financial peace, your social standing, and your spiritual confidence. The ruling states that restoration is not a maybe. It is a divine mandate. Every delay you've faced for the last 7 years is being reversed. Every blessing that was diverted to someone else is being redirected back to your house. You are not just walking into a blessing, you're being catapulted into a new reality. Expect signs, not just the usual repeating numbers, but exact confirmations. You will hear someone say the exact phrase you whispered in prayer. You will see opportunities appear that seem scripted specifically for your skill set. This is the earth obeying the heavenly ruling. If you believe in divine justice, type restoration in the comments. I want to see the community's energy rising. The anatomy of the spiritual delay. Many of you have spent nights staring at the ceiling, asking the heavens, why is it taking so long? Why does everyone else seem to move forward while my feet are stuck in sinking sand? Archangel Michael wants to explain the mechanics of the divine pause. In the Holy Court, your delay was not viewed as a failure or a lack of favor. It was viewed as a strategic preservation. You see, my beloved, there's a certain weight to the glory that is coming to you. If that weight had landed on you 2 years ago, or even 6 months ago, it would have crushed the version of you that still relied on human validation. Heaven had to wait until you were vibrationally stable. Imagine a master architect who refuses to build a skyscraper on a foundation of wet mud. The architect isn't being mean by making the construction wait. He is ensuring that once the building rises, no storm can knock it down. You were the foundation. The mud was your tendency to give your power away to people who didn't earn it. The mud was the old wounds that made you feel like you had to beg for love. The Holy Court observed that if you had received your financial abundance or your soulmate connection while those old patterns were still active, you would have allowed your enemies to sit at your table and eat your blessings. You would have been a leaky vessel, pouring out your divine energy into the hands of those who only wanted to use you. Heaven delayed the ruling to ensure that by the time the gates opened, you would have the boundaries of a king and the wisdom of a sage. If you understand that your delay was actually your protection, type thank you for the protection in the comments right now. This simple act of gratitude seals the lesson. The unmasking of the insider enemy. This is the part of the verdict that may sting, but it is the truth that will set you free. Archangel Michael has directed the light of the 7 lamps of fire toward a specific shadow in your life. The Holy Court has exposed that your greatest blocker was not a stranger. It was not a faceless entity. It was someone who occupied a seat in your inner circle. Heaven calls this the Judas frequency. This is an individual who offered you a shoulder to cry on while secretly making sure you stayed in a position where you would always need a shoulder. They liked you when you were broken because your brokenness made them feel superior. They celebrated your small wins, but the moment you began to speak about your true giant dreams, they subtly planted seeds of doubt. They used words like, be realistic, or don't get your hopes up, as a form of spiritual sabotage. They benefited from your spiritual stagnation. As long as you were confused, they could play the role of the wise advisor. As long as you were in debt, they could feel more successful. But the Holy Court has seen the heart behind the smile. They have seen the messages they sent behind your back and the energy of envy they projected toward your aura. Archangel Michael declares, the mask is being ripped away. You will notice that in the coming days, this person will either expose themselves through a sudden outburst of irrational anger, or they will simply vanish from your life, because they can no longer stand the heat of your rising sun. Do not chase them. Let the dead bury their own dead. Pause. If you felt a frenemy in your life lately, hit that like button. It's time we clear out the negative energy together. The 4 stages of divine justice. Now that the ruling is final, you are moving through a 4-part celestial sequence. Most people get scared during the first stage, but I am here to tell you that it is all part of the plan. Stage 1, the separation. Pain leaves first. This is where the heavy energy begins to lift. It feels like a spiritual detox. You might feel lonely. You might feel a sudden urge to clean your house, delete old photos, or stop talking to people you've known for years. This is the removal of the toxins. It hurts because it is a pulling of roots, but it is necessary for what comes next. Stage 2, the revelation. Truth enters next. In this stage, your eyes will be opened. You will suddenly understand exactly why things didn't work out. You will see the why behind the betrayals. You will no longer ask, why did they do this to me? Instead, you will say, thank God they showed me who they were. Stage 3, the reconstruction. Strength rises third. This is the phoenix phase. You will feel a surge of energy you haven't felt since you were a child. Your health will begin to improve. Your sleep will become deep and restorative. And your confidence will return not from an ego level, but from a soul level. You will realize that you are the most powerful person in your world. Stage 4, the activation. Destiny activates last. This is the manifestation. This is where the phone rings, the email arrives, and the person appears. This is the physical evidence of the heavenly ruling. Which stage do you feel you're in right now? Tell me in the comments. Let's track your progress together. Breaking the chains of the bloodline. Archangel Michael reveals that your case was not just about you as an individual. It was a class action suit for your entire lineage. In the spiritual courtroom, they looked back through 7 generations of your family tree. They saw the patterns of poverty, the patterns of divorce, the patterns of addiction, and the patterns of almost making it. For centuries, there was a legal claim that the shadows had over your bloodline. There were words spoken by ancestors that created spiritual fences. But the Holy Court looked at your heart, the heart that refused to be bitter, the heart that kept praying even when it felt like the sky was made of brass. Because of your endurance, the court has ruled that the generational debt is paid in full. You are the breaking point. You are the one who has been authorized to sign a new bloodline contract. This is why your struggle felt 10 times harder than everyone else's, because you weren't just fighting for your own life, you were wrestling for the freedom of your children, your grandchildren, and the ancestors who died waiting for a chosen one to rise. The ruling says, the curse is dismantled, the inheritance is released. You will be the first one in your family to hold a certain level of wealth. You will be the first one to experience a heal-whole relationship. You will be the first one to walk in true spiritual authority. If you accept the role of the chain breaker, type the debt is paid in the comments. The restoration of the stolen years. One of the most profound parts of this celestial decree is the restoration of time. Many of you feel like you've wasted your 20s, your 30s, or your 40s. You feel like you spent decades wandering in the wilderness because of a bad marriage, a failed business, or a health crisis. Archangel Michael stands before the Father and points to the book of remembrance. There is a divine law that states if the thief is caught, he must pay back 7-fold. The Holy Court has caught the thief of your time. The ruling has inserted an acceleration clause into your life. This means that what takes a normal person 10 years to achieve, you will achieve in 10 months. You are going to experience quantum leaps. You will look back a year from now and wonder how you possibly moved from the valley to the mountaintop so quickly. Heaven is literally folding time to put you back on schedule. You are not behind in life. You are just being loaded like a spring. The more the tension pulled you back, the further you will fly once you are released. The arrival of the aligned souls As the old draining connections fall away, the Holy Court is already vetting the new arrivals. You have reached a state of vibrational sovereignty. This means you are no longer a match for people who want to trauma dump on you or use you as an emotional trash can. The ruling has authorized a soul line alignment. Within the next 90 days, you will meet individuals who recognize your spirit before you even speak. These are destiny helpers. These are people who don't want anything from you. They want to build with you. One of these connections will be a key holder. They have the access or the information you need to unlock your next financial level. Another one of these connections will be a mirror soul, someone who reflects your light back to you so clearly that you finally stop doubting your own beauty and power. I want you to prepare your heart for these people. Comment, I open my gates to signal to the universe that you are ready for your true tribe. The divine audit of your finances. In the highest court, justice is not only emotional, it is practical. Archangel Michael has brought forth the ledger of provision. For years, you have seen a leaking bucket effect in your finances. No matter how hard you worked, no matter how much you saved, unexpected expenses would arise. A car repair, a medical bill, a sudden loss of income. It felt as though there was an invisible hole in your pockets. The Holy Court has conducted a divine audit of your life. They have tracked every dollar that was diverted from you through spiritual theft, corporate greed, or the manipulative intentions of others. The verdict is clear. You have been living beneath your kingdom pay grade. Heaven is now issuing a writ of requisition. This means the angels are authorized to go into the warehouses of the enemy and reclaim the wealth that was diverted from your timeline. This is not just about luck or winning the lottery. This is about economic sovereignty. You are entering a season where the flow is being restored. You will notice that small seeds you planted months ago will suddenly start producing a massive harvest. You will find that debts you thought would haunt you for years will be settled in ways that seem mathematically impossible. Why? Because when heaven rules in your favor, the earth's economy must adjust to accommodate your blessing. I want you to make a bold declaration right now. Type financial freedom is mine in the comments. By typing it, you are signing the receipt for what is being delivered to your house, the upgrade of your spiritual radar. The ruling has granted you an internal software upgrade. Archangel Michael says that your sensitivity, the very thing people used to call weakness, is being recalibrated into a high-frequency radar. Before this ruling, you often felt confused. You wanted to believe the best in people, so you ignored the red flags. You stayed in toxic environments because your heart was too kind to see the danger. But the court has decided that you cannot be naive in the territory you are about to enter. From this day forward, your discernment will be razor sharp. You will begin to feel the truth before a person even opens their mouth. If someone is lying to you, your stomach will turn. If someone is genuinely aligned with your light, your spirit will feel a sense of home. This is the perception of the chosen. You will no longer waste 6 months on a fake friend or a bad business partner. You will see the end from the beginning. This upgrade is your protection. It ensures that the new blessings heaven is pouring out will stay in safe hands. Pause. If you've been feeling your intuition getting louder lately, hit the like button. That is the confirmation that the upgrade is already active. The global impact of your healing. The Holy Court has revealed something that will humble your soul. Your case was reviewed with such intensity because your destiny is interconnected. You are what the angels call a node of light. You think your healing is just so you can feel better, but heaven sees a larger map. When you heal, you become a frequency broadcaster. Your peace will calm the anxiety of your children. Your wisdom will save your friends from disaster. Your success will provide resources for your community. Heaven needed you to be vindicated because there are souls currently walking in darkness who are waiting for your testimony to find their way out. You are a pioneer. You are the one who goes into the jungle, cuts down the vines, and makes a path so that others can walk through without getting scratched. This is why the attack on you was so fierce. The shadows didn't just want to stop you. They wanted to stop everyone who is supposed to be helped by you. But the ruling has declared, the pioneer shall not be stopped. The path is cleared. The specificity of the signs, Archangel Michael says to watch for the personal markers. For too long, you've been looking for general signs, but now heaven is going to speak to you in a language that only you understand. Maybe it's a specific flower that reminds you of your grandmother. Maybe it's a song that played during a pivotal moment of your childhood. Maybe it's a specific animal that appears in your yard 3 days in a row. These are not coincidences. These are divine pings. Just like a GPS pings a satellite to confirm its location, heaven is pinging your spirit to say, we are right here. You are on the right track. The ruling is being enforced. When you see these signs, do not doubt, do not overanalyze. Simply breathe and say, I see you, Father. Thank you, Michael. These signs will increase in frequency until the physical manifestation of your breakthrough is complete. Tell me in the comments, what is your personal sign? What is that one thing that always makes you feel like God is watching? Share it below. The power of your holy silence. The angels are still talking about the way you handled the last fire. The Holy Court was deeply moved by your righteous silence. There were moments when you could have exposed your enemies. There were moments when you could have gone on social media and told the world the truth about who hurt you. You had the evidence. You had the receipts, but you chose to stay silent. You chose to let God be your defender. In the heavenly court, this is considered supreme spiritual maturity. Your silence was not a sign of weakness. It was a sign of trust. It proved to the court that you're ready for high-level authority. Because you didn't try to take your own revenge, the court has authorized a supernatural compensation. The ruling says that because you held your tongue, the Father will now lift your head. You will be honored in the very presence of those who tried to shame you. You won't have to say a word, your life will do the talking. The expiration of the karmic debt lie. The shadows have been whispering a lie in your ear for years. They have been telling you that you are suffering because of karma, that you are being punished for mistakes you made 10 or 20 years ago. Archangel Michael stands with the sword of truth hand, cuts through that deception. The ruling from the Holy Court declares that the blood of the covenant has wiped your slate clean. Any legal rights the enemy had to your life based on your past mistakes have been expunged. Your record in heaven is white as snow. You're no longer paying for the old version of yourself. You are a new creation. The only person holding you to your past is you and the people who want to keep you small. But heaven has moved on. The court has moved on. The grace of the Father has moved on. It is time for you to walk out of that prison cell. The door has been unlocked for months. If you are ready to stop punishing yourself for the past, type I am forgiven and free in the comments. The reassignment of stolen blessings This is a top secret celestial maneuver that is happening right now. Archangel Michael reveals that there are stolen blessings sitting in spiritual holding pens. These are opportunities, ideas, and wealth that were meant for you but were intercepted by people who use dark influence or manipulation. The Holy Court has looked at the serial numbers of those blessings and confirmed they belong to you. We are now in the reassignment phase. You will see people who rose to power through lies suddenly lose their positions. At the same time, you will find yourself being headhunted or invited into rooms you didn't even know existed. It's as if the universe is doing a massive correction. The wealth of the wicked is being laid up for the righteous. You aren't just getting your blessings, you're getting the interest and damages that accrued during the time they were stolen. The shift from survival to creation for the last several years, your prayer life has been focused on survival. Help me pay this bill. Help me get through this day. Help me heal this heart. But the ruling has shifted your status. You are moving from the survival ward to the throne room. Heaven is tired of you just getting by. The new decree says that you are authorized to create. You are going to start having ideas for businesses, for books, for art, for ministry ideas that carry the weight of the kingdom. You will no longer pray for enough. You will pray for abundance so that you can be a distributor of light. Your vocabulary is going to change. Your posture is going to change. You will stop looking at the price tag and start looking at the purpose. Hit that like button if you are ready to stop surviving and start thriving. The biological renaissance. Archangel Michael has brought a specific petition before the Holy Court regarding your physical body. For years, your spirit has been willing, but your flesh has felt the heavy toll of spiritual warfare. You have dealt with unexplained fatigue, chronic tension in your shoulders, a fog in your mind, and a feeling that your vitality was being slowly siphoned away. The Holy Court has ruled that your physical body is a sacred vessel of the decree. If you're to carry the weight of the coming glory, your temple must be fortified. The ruling has authorized a supernatural biological reset. This is not just about the absence of sickness. It is about the presence of radiant life. As the emotional trauma of the past is being legally expunged from your record, the cellular memory of that trauma is also being purged from your DNA. You are going to experience a literal de-aging of your spirit. Your sleep will become a portal for restoration. Your energy levels will begin to stabilize. Heaven is removing the cortisol of conflict and replacing it with the anointing of ease. You will find yourself breathing deeper, standing taller, and moving with a grace you haven't felt in a decade. I want you to claim this physical renewal right now. Type "My body is a temple of light" in the comments and feel the warmth of the Archangel's wings surrounding you. The Chronos versus Kairos shift. We must discuss the prophetic clock. In the human world, you operate in Chronos, the ticking of the seconds, the aging of the skin, the feeling that time is running out. But the Holy Court operates in Kairos, the appointed moment, where eternity breaks into time. The ruling has declared that your life has moved out of the Chronos of struggle and into the Kairos of fulfillment. In Chronos, you have to work for every inch of progress. In Kairos, progress finds you. You are entering a window of time where the reaper will be overtaken by the plowman. This means the harvest will come so fast that you won't even have finished planting the next seed before the previous one has turned into a forest. This is why things feel sudden right now. The suddenlies of heaven are being released. A sudden phone call, a sudden idea, a sudden apology from someone you thought would never change. These are markers that you are now living on heavenly time. The divine recompense. There is a specific verse in the law of the Spirit that says, I will prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies. Archangel Michael reveals that the Holy Court has taken this literally. There are people who mocked your faith. There are people who laughed when you were struggling. There are people who whispered that you were delusional for believing in your big dreams. The ruling does not seek to destroy them in a way that satisfies human ego, but it seeks divine justice. Justice means that they will have to watch your elevation. They will have to witness the very things they said wouldn't have happened for you, happening in abundance. But here is the secret of the chosen. When you sit at that table, you won't feel the need to gloat. You won't feel the need to say, I told you so. You will be so full of the Father's peace, so satisfied by the Father's love, that your enemies will simply become background noise to your blessing. Your vindication is not for their destruction, but for the validation of your God. If you are ready to let go of the need for revenge and accept divine vindication, hit that like button and type "Justice is served" in the comments. The ancestral constellation, the cloud of witnesses, the Holy Court has allowed a special intercession from the ancestors of your bloodline who walked in faith. Archangel Michael describes a great cloud of witnesses standing in the balcony of the courtroom, cheering as your ruling was read. You carry the hopes of your lineage. There was a grandmother who prayed for you before you were born. There was a great-grandfather who worked his fingers to the bone, hoping that one day someone with his blood would walk in freedom. The ruling has consolidated the unspent blessings of your ancestors. Many of them died before they could see their dreams come true. Those dreams didn't die. They were stored in a generational escrow account. Because you are the one who finally aligned with the frequency of truth, the court has authorized the release of that escrow. You are receiving a cumulative blessing. You are walking in the strength of 1,000 prayers. You are not alone. You are a multitude in one body. The era of unapologetic sovereignty, one of the most important clauses in your new divine contract is the end of shifting. For your entire life, you have been a shapeshifter. You changed your personality to make people comfortable. You lowered your voice so you wouldn't sound too loud. You dimmed your light so you wouldn't make insecure people feel small. The Holy Court says, no more. The ruling has granted you the right to be unapologetically you. You are being commissioned to walk into rooms and occupy space. You are being given permission to speak the truth even if your voice shakes. You are being authorized to say no without giving an explanation. You are stepping into your sovereignty. A sovereign does not ask for permission to rule. They simply rule. You're going to find that the more authentic you are, the more the world rewards you. The days of hiding are over. The Lion of Judah frequency is rising in your throat. Tell me in the comments, what is one thing you've been hiding about your true self? Today is the day you bring it into the light. As we approach the end of this revelation, Archangel Michael holds up a golden seal. This seal is about to be placed upon your forehead and your heart. This ruling was not just for your comfort, it was for your commissioning. You're being sent back into the world as a diplomat of the kingdom. Your assignment is simple but profound. Be the evidence. Let your life be the proof that God is real. Be the peace. carry the atmosphere of the courtroom wherever you go. Be the gatekeeper. Use your new discernment to protect the light. You are no longer a victim of circumstance. You are an architect of reality. The words you speak starting today carry legal weight in the spirit. If you say a thing is closed, it is closed. If you say a thing is open, the angels will move to open it. The sealing of the word, my beloved child, the session of the Holy Court is now adjourned for the day, but the execution of the verdict has just begun. Within the next 24 to 72 hours, you will receive a sign of entry. It will be small, but it will be unmistakable. It is the first fruits of your new timeline. Do not be afraid of the changes coming. Do not mourn the people who are leaving. Do not look back at the Sodom and Gomorrah of your past pain. Your eyes are now fixed on the new horizon. Archangel Michael stands at the gate of your future with a drawn sword, ensuring that nothing unclean follows you into this next chapter. You are safe, you are loved, you are vindicated, you are chosen. Before we close, I need you to do one last thing to complete the circuit of this message. Share this video with 3 people who are currently in their waiting season. Your act of sharing is an act of sowing, and it will trigger your own reaping. Comment "It is sealed" and subscribe to this channel to stay in the frequency of these daily revelations. We are a family of nodes of light, and together we are changing the world. Archangel Michael now approaches the great altar of the Holy Court. In his hand, he carries a pen made of pure celestial light. He is not just signing a document, he is weaving your new name into the fabric of the universe. The Holy Court declares that this ruling is retroactive and proactive. It reaches back into your past to heal the wounds you forgot you had, and it reaches forward into your future to pave the road before you even take a step. The ink used for this signature is the frequency of unconditional love, and once it touches the scroll of your life, it becomes indelible. No demon, no jealous neighbor, no toxic ex-partner, and no shadow of your own doubt can erase what has been written today. You have passed the event horizon of your spiritual journey. There is no turning back to the old you. That version of you has been lovingly laid to rest. You are now a citizen of the high realms living a human experience. Chapter 28, the Ducat Ur Manifestation Protocol. Before we close this sacred session, the goddess and the archangel give you a final instruction. Because your timeline is now under accelerated enforcement, the physical world must begin to show you evidence within the next 23 sun cycles, 24 to 72 hours. This evidence might not be a bag of gold on your doorstep. You might feel a sudden, inexplicable sense of joy that makes you want to dance for no reason. You might receive an apology from someone who hasn't spoken to you in years. You might find a lost object that represents a new beginning. You might have a dream so vivid it feels more real than your waking life. When this sign appears, do not dismiss it as luck. Acknowledge it. Say out loud, "I see the hand of the court. I accept the execution of the verdict." The more you acknowledge the small shifts, the faster the large manifestations will arrive. A prayer of activation, and now I stretch my hands out toward you, through the screen, through the distance, through time and space. I activate the seal of Archangel Michael upon your spirit. I activate the restoration of your stolen years. I activate the opening of the golden gates in your finances. I activate the alignment of your true soul tribe. May the peace that surpasses all human understanding guard your heart and your mind. May you walk with the confidence of one who knows they are backed by the entire legions of light. From this moment on, you are not just a survivor, you are a sovereign. You are not just a seeker, you are the sought after. The ruling is final. The case is closed. Your life is authorized. The ultimate call to action. You have stayed with me through this entire revelation, and that is the final proof that you are ready. Your soul has recognized its own verdict. One final act of alignment. If you truly believe that your life has shifted today, I want you to leave a comment with the words, "It is finished. I am ascending." This is your final signature on the heavenly scroll. Don't forget to like this video. Every like tells the YouTube algorithm that this message of hope and justice needs to reach another soul who is currently crying in the dark. You are helping the angels do their work by simply clicking that button. And if you haven't yet joined our circle of light, hit the subscribe button and turn on all notifications. We are entering a season of rapid fire revelations, and you cannot afford to miss the next instruction from the Holy Court. This channel is your sanctuary, and I am honored to be your guide. Go forth now. Your angels are waiting at the door. I am the goddess of the oracle, and I will see you in the next manifestation. Be bold, be light, be you. Goodbye for now, but I will see you in your new life.